Well, the trail was it was kind of hard. Like it was some parts were like downhill, which was easy, but then the uphills were like really hard because there was like all these big rocks and everything. And then we're like, oh yeah, this is easy. And then one of my leaders are like, oh yeah, now we had to cross a river. I was like, oh my gosh, a river.
At the beginning, we needed to get a rope across to the other side so we could have the boys pulling it to carry the carts across. We first tried to tie some string to a rock, but we couldn't throw it far enough because of the rope and it weighed it down. And then we tried to shoot the rope over with a bow and arrow, but we couldn't get that. So a lovely volunteer decided to go swim across this wonderful lake, and he was able to get across, and we were able to pull. The trail was really difficult along the way.
It was fun though. It was really fun.
It was bumpy. There was a lot of like streams, and then we come upon this like
lake thing, and we go to the lake, and they're like, "Okay, you're gonna get your wagon across the lake," and we're like, "What?" And then you can go from there.
Okay, where are we?
The buckets.
Okay.
And then we're about to go on, and then what happened?
So we're putting our wagon on, what do you call it?
The little platform thing to go across the lake.
We're putting our wagon on the platform, and it starts like tipping.
It starts tipping.
And it looks like it's gonna
And then our wagon almost falls off. Our wagon is literally like one of the wheels is not on the platform. So all of us are freaking out. And you hear our mom and our family, you hear her scream. No! And everybody's going crazy. And then we're just like, okay, get it back on there. And so we get it back on, and we're all freaking out.
Our group was closer to the end, and I personally was on the raft. There's two boys on one side, and I was on the other. And all of a sudden, the board out from underneath the cart wheel started to slip. And so everything was going crazy. The car was tipping left and right. We're gonna fall off. My mom was on the side screaming like a crazy person.
So then we're going across, and I have people yelling and screaming. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh, I thought I was totally gonna fall in. Like, out my side, it was just like, I was about to fall over. It's crazy.
It was a great experience, but it was really fun and nerve-wracking, but we got across safely, no one fell in. But it was a great experience, and I really enjoyed it. Yes, secretly I wanted someone to
We should have pushed Brett in. Okay, our brother.
Don't put that in!
After we did our little raft and we were coming into the camp, it was nice that we were finally done because we've been going all day, but it just seemed to take forever. As soon as we got to the camp, we still had to go through like the whole thing, and it just seemed to take a while.
When we first came in, we started setting up camp and our meals. The food's good. It's difficult to make because we have to prepare it all, and it's hard to get people into preparing the food, so sometimes you get stuck with it. But it's pretty good. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
The food is whatever. I could probably have a hamburger instead, but it nourishes us, and I'd rather eat that than starve the whole trip, so yeah.
Now, shortly thereafter, our first son, Joseph Fielding Smith, was born.
Sister Smith was talking about how she had to cross the plains without a husband and all her sons, and she got to the valley before the captain did, like she said she would, even though he left her to kind of fend for herself a little bit.
Yeah, President Boyer spoke last night, and I always like it when he speaks.
So Brother Boyer talked a little bit about, or showed us a video of this young deacon corps president that helped like a special needs person. So they did triathlon together, and it was just pretty cool because it was showing like the love and the friendship that they had to like towards each other.
Last night, as the fireside was going on, you could see the fog rolling in. And I thought, uh-oh.
It was cold and windy. I ended up curling up in the bottom of my sleeping bag.
Last night when we were sleeping, it got really cold and windy, and so we put our tarps over, and during the night they were blowing around because of the wind. And then this morning when we woke up, a lot of us had ice on everything. I had ice on my pillow and stuff.